Peace, YouTube family, my family. What's up, YouTube family? Of course, I go by the name DiGDemetrice. We're not in Hey Dig'em Network Studios today, but we'll be back in there tomorrow because I'm dropping some more content tomorrow, and we'll be back in Hey Dig'em Network Studios. I go by the name of DiGDemetrice, and I'm the CEO and owner of Hey Dig'em Networks, Millennium Warlord Clothing. If you want to find me anywhere else, you can find me on IG at DiGDemetrice. You can find me on TikTok, DiGDemetrice. You can find me on Facebook page, DiGDemetrice. And of course, you can find me on YouTube, Hey Dig'em Network Studios. We getting it in. We working. So today I got like a story, right? Of course, I've met a lot of people in my life due to my kind of work. I always been, networking. I love to meet new people. I love to stay active. I love to work, And of course, I do music and content and filming. I've been doing filming for a long time. You can go research me on YouTube and you'll see videos back like from 2008, 2009. But I got a crazy story, right? When I met, because of course I love hip hop so much. I am hip hop. I live and breathe hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So of course a lot of great things has happened to me in the name of hip hop, and this is one of them. So of course, Kid&Play, right? Kid&Play is like, to me, is like the epitome of hip hop. Kid&Play was like putting it down. When I was a kid, they was making funny movies. They was making music, of course, and they was doing their little dance. Hola, hola, eh, oh. All right. They was the first ones to do the little dance where they hold the leg, and I still ain't got that together yet, but we gonna hold down on it. So yeah, you guys. I always been a fan of Kid&Play because I thought they was funny. They always made positive music, and they always, was some cool guys. Especially the House Party series. That I love the House Party series. When I see it on TV right now, I watch it right now. So with me being big fans of them, I so happened to meet Play one day from Kid&Play. And this is what happened. So the story goes, at the time I was working at a grocery store, right? I'm like 16, and I'm working at this grocery store, Food World. And it was called Food World. It was in Homewood. In Homewood. So I was the buggy boy, right? I was getting buggies, whatever, and bag groceries or whatever. And man, I got a story coming about how it was at the Food World, because they hired like everybody from my high school at the time. They hired like 10 people from my high school up there, because they was like, somebody else who needed a job. We was just telling people, getting people up there. You know what I'm saying? And man, I was so wild working at a grocery store. Like, I ate what I wanted to. I took long on my breaks. I went to other stores and met other people and just was wilding at Food World the whole time. Matter of fact, even one time, this guy was stealing out of Food World, and he took off running, and he ended up falling. And when he fell, he dropped all of the stuff that he had or whatever. And we went to go pick the stuff up, and when we went to go pick it up, the man turned around and yelled at us. He was like, "Ah!" And we stood there like, "What was it?" You know what I'm saying? We didn't know what he was about to do. It was always an adventure, or always something going on at that Food World, because there was so many young people working there. Okay, so this is what happened. I'm getting buggies one day, right? I'm getting buggies, just minding my business, getting buggies, and so I see this guy walking into the fabric store with this lady. It come out to be his mom or whatever. So I see them walking, and I'm looking, and I keep looking, and I'm like, dang, that dude look familiar. I thought he was somebody from like the neighborhood or from, just from the streets or whatever. So I'm looking, and I keep looking, and I'm like, dang, that look like Play from Kid and Play or whatever. So as I got closer, I'm like, damn, that is Play. So with me being a exceptional level of hip hop, I walked up to him. I'm like, Play. I'm like, Play. I'm like, Play, what's up, man? What's up, Play? And he was like, what's up, black man? How you doing, black man? What's up, black man? I was like, dang, man, nice to meet you, Play. I shook his hand. He walked up to me. I shook his hand. He was like, what you got going on or whatever? I said, man, I work at this grocery store right here. I said, man, I'm a fan of your music and y'all movies, man. I said, man, you really inspired me, with your comedy movies and your music or whatever. I said, man, I really respect your work or whatever. He was like, man, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I really appreciate it. And so I never knew why he was in Birmingham or whatever. I just thought, I didn't know what was up. So I talked to him for a while. We talked. And he asked me what my goals is, and I said, man, yeah, I said I do music, I do short films, I do content and stuff like that, whatever. And I said, I'm working. He said, man, keep working at it. You're gonna do it. He said, I could tell you're gonna do it. Just keep working at it. And I was like, appreciate that, Play, appreciate it. So he shook my hand, whatever, and then him and his mom walked on in the store. So I'm so overly excited, right? I'm mad excited. So I walk back in the grocery store, and when I'm walking in there, it's like a group of people, like by the vegetables or whatever. So I walk over there, it's like 5 people over there, whatever. And so I'm like, you guys, guess who hand I just shook? Guess who hand I just shook, you guys? Guess who hand I just shook? And they like, who? I'm like, bro, Play from Kid and Play. He out there right now. He going into the fabric store with his mom. I'm like, Play. And so some people was like, what, for real? I was like, yeah. And they was like, he out there right now. So it was like 2 or 3 females or whatever. They wanted to see him. So I was like, yeah, go. He just went in the fabric store. Go in there. He going, what I'm saying? He'll talk to you, whatever. And so they was talking to him. So this older guy, of course, at jobs, there's always somebody negative with something crazy to say or whatever. So I'm like, man, I just met Play, yo. I'm like, man, I was like, it just so cool to meet somebody that's so, hip hop, or that's so been, putting in work or whatever for hip hop or whatever. So I'm like, man, I just shook Play hand. That's crazy, man. I said, Play been in all these movies, woo. And then the older guy was like, Play. He was like, Play from Kid and Play. I'm like, yeah. He said, man, you got more money than Play. I said, I got more money than Play. He said, yeah. Play went broke. Play a alcoholic. Play don't got no money no more. Play fell off. I said, what? And he was like, yeah, Play. They said Play was an alcoholic and he fell off and he broke and he spent all of his money or whatever. So I'm like, what, for real? And he was like, yeah, Play ain't got no money. I said, man, so that don't mean nothing or whatever. He like, yeah, he an alcoholic. He drunk up all his money. I said, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean that you still can't take away from the work that he put in. You still can't take away from the grounds that he laid for hip hop or whatever. I said, anything can happen. I said, everybody goes up and down. So everybody may be up for a while and go through some things and lose some money and go full circle and come back around. I said, so what? I said, he still is a statue in hip hop. He still put in a lot of work, and you still can't take away from what he's done. He's done crazy movies, he's done films, and he's done a lot of other things that Play was saying that he was telling me that he do and that he's done or whatever. So I'm telling this older negative guy, I'm like, so what, bro? You always got something negative to say. I said, I still met Play, and I said, I'm still excited about it. I said, still Play has done more than you. I said, you up in here working in food world. At least Play was doing something. And I said, you never know what may happen. He may play in another movie and do this or whatever, and get sober and get himself back right or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, yeah. So I went and talked to this other person that was there, and they was like, yeah, he's supposed to be working at the college in Birmingham, Alabama now. He's supposed to be teaching or something, or teaching a class, or working in Alabama right now. I was like, oh, okay, that's what's up or whatever. And I said, yeah, man, I still was excited. I said, I ain't tripping off what he said. I said, I'm still happy that I met Play. I said, I'm still overly excited that I met Play, or whatever. And so, long story short, just like I said, Play ended up getting sober. He ended up doing some more things, getting his life back together, making some more money, and Play is back around full circle. He's doing good. He's still writing films. He still produce films. He's still sober, and he still A&R's music and write and help people with music or whatever. So just like I said, you can never let no negative people take your joy. Regardless of what he said about Play or what Play had going on in his personal life, it was still a great deal for me to meet somebody who put in so much work with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And I was very excited to have met Play, and he was a real cool dude, and I was real excited about it. And I'm happy to say that I met the brother before, and I've met a lot of other people before that was cool, you know, and they all treated me with respect, and they always, you know, it was like they was excited to meet me because I was excited to meet them. So, end of the day, man, if you a fan of somebody's work or what they doing or whatever, regardless of what the negative naysayers got to say about somebody, you still had your reason for wanting to meet them, or your reason for being excited for meeting them. Because this dude didn't like hip hop as much as I did. This dude is probably focused on something else. You know, he probably want to work at Food World for the rest of his life and be a manager or whatever. So he ain't even concerned with hip hop like I am. So I was very excited, and still, you know, as you can see, I'm excited right now. I'm still excited to say that I met somebody that put in so much work in my field of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of other people that I met, you guys, that was like crazy divine interventions, the way I met them or the way I ended up in these certain places at certain times, that I'm gonna give y'all the stories about. So yeah, met Play, talked to him and everything, told everybody about it. And after that, I started kind of like trying to keep up with him a little bit, but we didn't have social media. Social media wasn't jumping like that back then, but I was still YouTubing, whatever. And, you know, slowly but surely, Play came on back around, and he's doing well right now. He's doing very well for himself. And that negative guy that was talking bad about him, probably somewhere right now talking negative about somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So it don't pay to have a negative attitude about nobody, because he couldn't say and still he couldn't say nothing to break the way I felt about him. And that's how you have to be too, regardless of how the next person feel about somebody. You have your reasons as to why, you know, you wanted to meet these person, or was excited about meeting these people. You know what I'm saying? That even the movie he played in, all of the house parties, the I ain't gonna hurt nobody, to get on down. And even like I said, that dance is epic. The first people did that was Kid&Play. Ain't nobody do that before them. Even that dance right now is like a legendary dance in hip hop when they was doing it. Yeah, we gonna get that right on another video. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you guys. I just want to say, you know, I love you guys. I appreciate everybody that's supporting the channel, supporting the platform. I'm working on some ways to be able to keep the videos coming in and be able to be more consistent. I'm lining everything up in Hey Dig'em Network Studios or whatever, to where I could constantly be more consistent and constantly check in with you guys. I'm gonna start going live and have conversations with you guys. We're gonna start networking. If you guys need something going, you guys hit me up. We gonna work with you guys, whatever. Do, you know, promote what you guys got going on the same way you guys promote me and support me. I love y'all comments. I thank y'all for sharing the videos. I thank y'all for watching my content. And of course, we're gonna keep it going at Hey Dig'em Network Studios. We're gonna keep it going, you guys. We're gonna keep it going because you guys motivate me. The comments that I get from you guys, man, the comments that I get from you guys telling me, how y'all, respect the movement and how I'm coming with the work and telling the stories and like different ways that I'm bringing my entertainment to you guys, whether it's through stories, through content, through shorts, through music, or whatever, through other things that I be posting on the page or whatever. Yo, man, I appreciate you guys, man, because you guys motivate me more than some people that I even been knowing my whole life. And I've heard so many people say that on my journey, right? I heard so many people that say, it's not gonna be the people that's close to you. It's not gonna be the people who you think it is. It's not gonna be the people in your family. It's not gonna be the people who you called your friends. It'll be the people that you end up running into and networking with that end up supporting you and just have more positivity about what you're doing than the people you've been knowing or the people that you call the people that you thought loved you or thought was your family or your friends. Those be the last ones to jump on the bandwagon. Honestly, I don't even want them to jump on my bandwagon. I like the way it is now. I like meeting new people and building new relationships with new people. I want them to stay where they at. I don't even want that. I like the way it's going right now. So, of course, y'all gonna be seeing me more. We're gonna keep it popping. And I appreciate y'all for supporting the page. I go by the name of DiGDemetrice. And this is Hey Dig'em Networks. Peace.